Crew chiefs, please make sure you have the current crew chief handout and pit road penalty card with you for the race. Please have your spotters take notice where the fire trucks and emergency equipment are positioned to enter onto the racetrack. Also, take notice where the 2 chase vehicles are located. Please index your wheel and check your restraint system, signaling the NASCAR inspector you are ready to participate in the race. Please note the pit road speed and caution vehicle speed. On the initial pace laps, check your pit road speed when the caution vehicle turns on its overhead lights. Drivers and spotters, there is only one location to safely escape the racetrack. When you have a problem, get off the track as soon as you can. Once the caution lights are illuminated, slow down to a cautious pace. Please be aware and respectful of the emergency services vehicles and personnel that are responding to the incident. Slow down and give this equipment as much room as possible while they are on the track. Drivers, if you are involved in an incident, stay in your vehicle until a medical team arrives. Medical teams will be accompanied by NASCAR officials who will relay directives from race control that all drivers must follow. Drivers, if you have been in an incident and your visibility is impeded or your spotter communicates that you are leaking fluid, stop immediately off of the racing surface. The caution vehicle is parked in turn 1. The caution vehicle will stay low in turns 1 and 2 when entering the racetrack. Signal to the drivers behind you that you are pitting as you are exiting turn 2 and check your brakes on the back straight. Use caution when entering pit road. It comes up very quickly here. When entering pit road under caution, vehicles must stay on the racetrack until the yellow line at the D in Darlington on the outside retaining wall in turn 4. It is permissible to close up to vehicles that are in front of you entering pit road once you reach the yellow line at the D in Darlington. The lead vehicle may pass the caution vehicle when entering pit road while maintaining the pit road speed. Pit road will be opened by command of race control. The pit entry flag person and pit entry light are positioned to driver's left at the yellow commitment line. Green light, pit road is open. Flashing red and white lights, pit road is closed. The yellow commitment line is identified by an orange painted box. You are committed to pit road if you put 4 tires below the orange box. When entering pit road speed begins at the yellow commitment line. Pit road speed ends after the last pit box at the yellow speed line. Remember, yellow line to yellow line. When entering pit road, all vehicles must be single file under yellow flag conditions in the outermost lane, bumper to bumper, and maintain pit road speed, passing only to the right on entry once a vehicle commits to its pit stall. Returning to the track while exiting the pits, keep all 4 tires below the painted line through the exit of turn 2. Fall back in line behind the continuous line of vehicles that remained on the racetrack. Keep the racing on the racetrack. We will give the 1 to go signal by the middle of turns 3 and 4. Maintain your speed, no brake checks or weaving. Stay closed up to the vehicle in front of you. Prior to restarts, when the single file restart order is confirmed and when instructed by race control, drivers must choose the inside or outside lane before the designated V-shape painted mark on the racing surface. Once the single file order is established, drivers must not change position until after they have chosen a lane for the restart. If, in NASCAR's judgment, a driver changes position prior to choosing a lane, tires touch the painted box, changes lanes after choosing, or impedes the choose process, it will result in a penalty. The Geico restart zone is clearly defined with double marks on the outside and inside wall. The control vehicle cannot restart the race before reaching the double marks. The starter will display the green flag if the control vehicle has not restarted the race by the single mark on the outside and inside walls. It will be the control vehicle's discretion to restart in the zone between the double marks and the single mark as described. White lines referencing the location of the marks are painted on the racing surface. For the initial start and for all restarts, stay in your lane until you cross the start-finish line. The front row establishes the lanes. On the initial start, double file pole sitter's choice is in effect. The choose rule with free pass and wave around procedures are in effect on all restarts that occur during the race. The race consists of 3 stages. The first and second stages will end with a green checkered flag, followed by a caution period and restart. The top 10 finishing positions and any vehicles not on the lead lap positioned on track between the leader and 10th place are determined frozen at the start-finish line when the green checkered flag is displayed. These vehicles must maintain their positions after crossing the start-finish line, no passing. The end of the third and final stage will conclude the race. The race may be concluded with NASCAR overtime in the final stage. If the race distance is extended, the race will go into overtime. Overtime will consist of one or more restart attempts. If a caution occurs before the leader reaches the start-finish line, additional attempts will be made until the leader reaches the start-finish line under green flag conditions. However, if the leader reaches the start-finish line and then a caution occurs, the field will be frozen and the overtime attempt will be official. The race will not be restarted and will conclude under caution. Thank you and good luck in the race.